Becky, can I have one of my other shirts? Plaid.
The audio of the game is really quiet, eh?
Okay.
Oh, I have two plaid ones. Is that what you wanted or no?
Yeah.
And you can give us like the...
Yep.
Okay. There you go. Would you like water or tea?
Tea.
Peppermint, Earl Grey.
Yep. Peppermint.
Would you like water or tea?
Tea.
Peppermint, Earl Grey.
Yep. Peppermint.
And water or tea?
Tea.
Peppermint, Earl Grey.
Yep. Peppermint.
And water or tea?
Like, I'm not understanding why you guys. I need to look at my past broadcasts to see what the audio sounded like on yesterday's show. I'm just assuming. The hero. Oh, this is the first time I think they've ever done this, or maybe they did this in the past, but they don't do this often. A video for the past highlights.
For like, it is.
They used her as an example. So
Right. The European side is really far.
Asian Caribbean Coalition, formerly Million Children in Haiti, formerly Asian Caribbean Coalition.
It's hard to admit that you are not the only one.
So it looks like he.
It's harder when you understand that making a living is not enough. You must make a difference. I am going to fight for a better world. For some, that means a bandage. For others, a bullet. Today, I give you
Like 2 a day. mouth, but it's like come on. Oh my god. That's
Becky, could you bring me one of the bones? I have music on here. Hey guys, I'm just testing to see why there's an audio issue. I don't know why. I think everything you guys heard yesterday was coming over our own speakers.
Oh, the wrong speakers?
I think it was coming over these speakers is what they were hearing. I call the thing that I listen to audio around my neck a bone, because it's like a bone. How do you where's Spotify? Where do they hide that? I haven't even downloaded Spotify. Well, fuck it. I'll just go to YouTube videos right now. Let's look up some good old-fashioned boss fight. I wish boss fight hadn't, I guess that's not gonna find you your band if you just put in boss fight. Is it playing another? Huh. I'm gonna unplug my mic so that I can see if I can get the audio isolated down here. Wait a minute. Really? I think I found the problem. I'm guessing you can hear it a lot better now. Guys, we need. Yeah, okay, so thanks, Captain Awesome. I wonder when he plans to release the next one. Since he's gonna make it episodic and no doubt. Oops. I wonder when the next one will come out, because he'll probably charge for the next episode. Toby said he wants to release the remaining episodes in one go? That's odd to make an episodic thing and then release one episode and then the rest all in one go. Kind of weird. If it's episodic, make it episodic. But it's going to take a long time to get more stuff done. Okay. He is a one-man band. All right. Y'all can hear me okay? He says, without a team, it's impossible to make. So he doesn't know when it'll come out. He is making a team. Oh, I see. Twitter, I guess I have to. Guys, it's really distracting. I can hear myself down there, Becky.
Can you just click around on the Overwatch screen?
Yeah, here. You can hear it. Like somebody confirmed that it was better. You can hear that? Somebody said it was louder. It is quiet because the menu is quiet. Period. Here, I'll go back into the thing again. Grabble says it sounds better. Okay. I'll be ready soon, guys. Sorry for the delay. All right. Shit, Becky, can you bring me deodorant? Deodorant is never where you want it.
It's
But
$10 a pop.
it's $10 a stick here for the proper stuff, so
Are you recording?
no. Not going to.
Okay, I'll stop
All right, here we go. Hey buddies, welcome to another one of those Overwatch shows. I am continuing my placements as Symmetra. I'm on my 5th of 10, and I don't even know how well it's going because on the last episode I was pretty distracted. Everybody was chatting in there, I was chatting, I was reading the chat even while I was playing. Not a good idea during placements. But let me see if I can, since I'm playing Symmetra, let's see if I can change. I don't think so.
Everything by design. Exquisite. How unsightly. I don't think so.
That's pretty good.
Impressive. Perfect. How precisely. I will put you in your place. Such a... why do you struggle? Hard work and dedication. The
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
I'm not sure there was anything there that's spammable. She talks slowly, yeah.
Prepare your defenses.
Let me see if there's any other skins I might want to use. I really like the Oasis. It's pretty cool. And I don't have, I think, many other of the high-end ones, so I think I'm just going to stick with Oasis. It's neat. It also blends in with this map. Does anybody switch their skin based on the map to see if they can like be more camouflage?
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
Not that you're gonna be camouflage, but like you might be slightly harder to hit if you're a brown skin on a brown map or a white skin on a white map.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Not one for standing around.
Defenses in place.
Maybe that's too obvious or too easy for them to shoot. I'm not sure where the best spots are for Symmetra.
Raksha Pranali Samad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Ooh, that could have been bad. Hanzo instant headshot could have happened if he was so inclined. Oh, that Reinhardt's just gonna die. And there goes the Hanzo. When there's a Hanzo on the other team, you just have to pray that your Reinhardt's gonna keep his shield up, or you just gotta keep your head
My work is
behind
not
cover,
complete.
because instant kill. Do we have one tank? No, we have two. Okay, that's good. Well, that was a quick cap. They really brought it. I was surprised. I thought that we were going to really do well there, considering that Reinhardt came in and just stood there taking the damage from my turrets.
Fire at will.
Oh, I got a kill. I don't think we're keeping this, guys. Like, we have one pick. All right, I'll try. Well, they split themselves up, and maybe if I ult... I think that's a hard carry from your Symmetra. Care of your Symmetra there. I'm just gonna... Even though I was the one who was gonna write off the team.
In place.
That was risky, but I mean, it paid off. It was the attacking team's fault. They split themselves up. If they had stuck together on the point, I think they would have held it, but they decided to, I don't know why they split into two squads, but we were able to take advantage of that. I shouldn't be over here. I'm overextended. It's hard readjusting to being a low mobility character. I tend to really like, and I've been playing a lot of characters lately that have a get out of jail free card, such as Reaper, Mei, Sombra, those types. Okay, if I can respawn quickly, I might be able to get down a wall to help those guys. But I don't think, oh, maybe them Kree can finish this.
I will correct my mistake.
Let's see if that helps them. Says I'm not blocking any damage right now, so I hope I didn't misaim this, but I just pointed towards the people in the distance. I thought it would... Okay. I don't know if it helped or not, but it doesn't say I blocked any extra damage.
In 60 seconds,
I gotta stop overextending. I'm not Mei, I'm not Sombra, I'm not Tracer. I'm gonna have potentially another ult here in time to help with this final. Uh-oh, that Ryan just got 3 with a smash. Well, we held them for a good extra long time, so that's nice. It was going to be like instead of 6 minutes to cap this point, they have 4. That's better than nothing. He walked right into it. He had a sliver of health and he decided to come closer. Thank you. I couldn't reach you from over there. All right. Oh, my fucking TP. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Thanks for that. Yeah, God, I just don't use it. It feels like I'm so early on in my Symmetra play that I'm just not ready to even bring the TP into it. I mean, I shouldn't be doing placements if I'm early on in a character's play style, but some people like it when it's put up on a high ground so that they can like You're right. That was like, I kind of used it right there, like as though I was a Sombra or a Tracer to get out of jail. It disappeared right when I needed to use it. I'm being shot at. I wish that the TP didn't disappear. It's kind of annoying. I think they might end up changing that because you feel anxiety about how long it's going to be deployed, just like you do with Sombras.
There is still much to be done. My servants never die. But turret in place.
At least my team's picking up the slack when it's needed. Isn't there somebody around here? I thought I heard someone. Huh. I like that.
Aligning defenses.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, that's bad. I didn't know the diva was coming after me. Yeah, it does disappear. It disappears after like
Death is
slightly less time than the cooldown for it. It disappears. And I don't see a real reason for it, honestly. I don't think it would hurt the game or make her overpowered for it to not disappear. It's so easy to destroy, so if it... Oh, okay. I thought he was solo ulting me, but he wasn't.
My work is not complete.
10 seconds.
Wow, McCree's bringing it. I think he's saved us a couple times now with some clutch moves. You would need to be able to destroy it yourself if it was permanent. Yeah, just like Sombra, they were able to add a toggle for her to destroy her own. Might have to refresh the chat because you guys are kind of going really slow.
Prepare.
But you're saying a lot of good stuff, so I'm not going to refresh it yet.
Select your hero.
No, I mean you're going slow in terms of the scrolling is slow. You're actually not quite. You're not very quiet, actually, Alice. Yeah, I feel like the TP doesn't need to disappear. I don't think if the TP was permanent that you would find anybody saying like, oh, Symmetra needs to be nerfed because their TP sticks around too long. I don't think it would hurt any part of the game if it was permanent.
Is disordered.
You just give her a button to destroy it, just like Sombra can destroy hers, and there you go. I'm just gonna go right ahead now and rebind the teleporter to L3 to use for interact. And for deploy will be X instead. So I won't have to reach over with my thumb to use it, so I'll deploy it and then I'll be able to use it just like I do. My Tracer recall is on L3 for me. My Sombra recall is L3. My Mei Ice Wall is L3. My Reaper Wraith Form and Moira Wraith Form is L3. So it's in my mind that I use L3 to get out of jail. To get out of a sticky situation is L3. It's my panic button. Morale boosting dance for them.
My ultimate is charging. Commence attack on objective B.
Ah, what a bad place to put it. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Okay. Oh man, we came so close. I did so well, and we didn't cap.
Death is an illusion.
I thought we were definitely gonna do that. It was a good Zarya Graviton, but apparently everybody died instead of being able to kill the... Oh, I used that at a bad time. I didn't know everybody was dead. Shit. Well, I guess I'm out of here. I'm liking playing Symmetra now that I'm getting the hang of it. Like, I'm getting good at knowing when to use things, but I mean, I gotta spend a lot more time with her to really get it. It's fun though, figuring out a new character.
My servants never die. Fire at will.
You fucker.
I am taking the objective. Reinforce this position.
My ultimate is almost ready. I'm on fire.
There is still much
Can you shoot your
to be done.
beam through the teleporter? I don't know. Somebody else will have to answer that. I haven't tried. I know you can shoot your little turrets through it.
Fire at will.
I've got you in my sights.
Might have been another rash teleporter, but I thought we had them on the ropes again.
I will
All right, we have
correct
3 minutes and we got a notch at least this time. She gets her her ult really fast, which is nice.
Teleporter online.
I guess that
We move swiftly.
isn't much I can...
From night.
I can't. Okay. God damn it.
There is still much to be done. Teleporter online. I have opened the path.
I'm gonna go get that soldier. How? He didn't use his hook to kill... I thought I was safe because I thought he used his hook to kill the McCree. But apparently he didn't. I saw the McCree die up there and I saw a Roadhog killed him and I was like, alright, so he doesn't have a hook, I'll go in, get up close, and then he fucking hooks me.
Is an illusion.
How did the McCree die to him without a hook?
Graviton surge is ready.
Alright, we have a bunch of ults stacked up and ready.
I have found the enemy. All my thanks.
Fire at will.
He was in there? I went in there to get away from him. I didn't know he was in there. I could have been deploying my fucking ult for this fight.
60 seconds.
Holy shit, he was in the fucking health room.
Done.
How did we just we used one ult. Okay, at least we only used one ult. I thought everybody just blew their ult there. Alright, I guess on this push.
From afar. My ultimate ability is ready. Yahi Parambasta hit. My sons never die. From light. Teleporter online.
Victory.
That was almost a really frustrating match.
Experience tranquility.
Gotta give it to that McCree. He got some clutch dead eyes. I didn't even notice the Moira. I guess you don't get healed much when you're playing as a Symmetra. I guess he was good. You know, I was thinking, the one thing I'd like with Symmetra is even if her beam doesn't attach to the enemy anymore, doesn't like suck on, I would like it if it looked like it did still, you know? Like they did a visual. Right now it just looks like this stick that comes out of her, like Zarya's beam. And it feels wrong to me. It just doesn't... I wish that it was just like, it would look visually like it was grabbing. Even though if you go outside the box, it's going to disconnect. But like, just look like it's grabbing, you know? Yeah, it looks really awkward and kind of hacked. Like, it feels like you're playing a beta character. Like, the new Symmetra feels less refined, less thought through almost. I still enjoy playing her, but like it just, the wall feels awkward to me. It looks kind of janky, this giant wall. I think that the turrets being able to be fired and be covered up by your own teleporter is a little bit of a hacky, tacky thing to do. Yeah, I prefer the vertical barrier being able to strafe. It gives you the ability to advance, because if you place it horizontally right in front of the opposing team and you're trying to make it advance, then all they have to do is just step forward through the barrier and start shooting at you. And it doesn't do much for your team to... It's better for everybody just to run and just quickly dodge from side to side. I have to say, after playing a few characters recently, like Mei, and well, mainly Mei, that is such an easy target. Like she's just got this big hitbox that I feel like, and I was always getting targeted and getting killed early, even with her get out of jail free freezing move. It's nice to play such a tiny character like Symmetra. It feels like you don't get killed unless somebody really hones in on you. You don't get killed as much by just somebody's like, all right, there's a Mei, I'll just fire a few bullets and they'll be soaked in by your giant puffy jacket. Which ultimates would you counter with it, Grabble? I feel like I wouldn't want to counter Divas, because her Divas is so fast and the deployment is so slow on Symmetras that I'd be afraid of wasting it. Soldier? Yeah, I could see Soldier. Though Soldier's ultimate is rarely like a real... Like, McCree's and Soldier's... If you really know that your team is fucked without your shield in a McCree situation, maybe?
Stick together. We will complete our mission.
But I just can't see any, like, if you're gonna get team wiped, you're gonna get team wiped, right? Like, unless it's I would say the majority of the time that you want to save your team from an ult is when you're about to cap the point, when like you've got a good potential cap going on. That's when you care about saving an ultimate. If a McCree sneaks up behind you as you're just like moving the payload along, whatever, if he wipes the team, he wipes the team. We all spawn together and we go back and try again. Whereas I feel like you don't want to waste her ultimate on something that's just saving a team kill, because what's more important is capping that point, and her ultimate is so effective at controlling the area that you want to cap. It gives your team such an advantage to like, it suddenly turns it into a home field advantage, it feels like, when you start, when you go in with her shield up. Looking for that Reaper. There's a lot of enemy around, everywhere. Soldiers on the high ground. I should have known that because I was just recently on the high ground. I should have gone and get them. All right.
My work is not complete.
Get the payload moving.
Roadhog can actually destroy it with his ult? Oh, so there's a use for Roadhog's ult? So that just happened, Hanzo. I'm out of sync with my team. They got killed too early earlier, and now I'm getting killed too late every time I get up there. They're not waiting for me. It wasn't my fault. I was the last to die on that last time. So each time I'm going in now, they're ahead of me. All right, they waited a little bit now. Sometimes it's not always your fault when you're trickling, because sometimes like if your team doesn't wait for you because you got out of sync through something that wasn't even your fault, sometimes it's hard to like, you're stuck with this decision, like when you finally do spawn, do I rush in and try to contribute to this push, or do I realize that they're probably all gonna die now and I need to wait for the next push? Oh my god, this team is just ruining us.
I will follow my path.
What's going on here? Do we have DP? Oh, we have a Reaper. Yeah. Oh, he just became Reaper instead of Hanzo. Probably a good idea considering you were being snuck up on by the enemy team's Reaper and being killed over and over. Alright, I'm with the team. I'm gonna stick with the Reinhardt. Reinhardt, keep your shield up for a bit. I didn't mean to put any of them where they ended up. All right, we made some kills. Let's just push the payload.
Death is an illusion.
And I could be using my teleporter to move out of spawn quicker. I'll learn these things. I'll get the instincts. I just don't have the instincts right now to do the things that I should be doing.
From light to the
That barrier doesn't protect you from Reinhardt hammers. Why are they not killing him? What is going on with this team? There was literally just a Reinhardt and Lucio left, and they wouldn't advance to finish him off. What the fuck? They waited. They like fell back for some reason. We had them on the ropes. That's so weird.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
One thing I'll say about Symmetra is I'm really glad they changed it away, her ultimate away from a teleporter, because that was just such an inconsistent ultimate. Like, and it made her gameplay so odd, the way that you had to dedicate yourself to all or nothing at the beginning, like, because you needed to get that teleporter ready. So you, like, as a Symmetra, you had to be so reckless and silly at the beginning. Like, it was just all about getting as much damage as you could early on. Even if it meant going in and getting yourself killed, you just needed to charge up that ult so that you'd have a teleporter ready for the first major push that the opposite team does. It was very inconsistent, and sometimes you'd have to remove yourself from the battle to go put the teleporter in the right spot. Is it my fault, Ryan? It's probably my fault, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably. Alright, I'm gonna get some early ult charge, I guess, with a couple of these. Maybe one or two. That's the wrong spot. I hate it when they grab the thing that you don't want them to grab. They're really sticky, these little guys. Shouldn't have telegraphed that I'm in here, but here we are. I'm just being a defensive player here. Nobody's gonna come in. Well, now I'm afraid to go out the proper way because I have no protection if I do. Fucking Orissa's on top of things. What the fuck just happened? Like, the Orisa left the payload in order to get me, and nothing, like, no, I don't get it. No damage was done to their team. Like, I took Junkrat and Orisa out of the battle to deal with me, and Bastion was left on the payload by himself, and they weren't able to deal with him. Bewildering. This team was a little bit doomed. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that looks about right. The reason pirate ship is so dangerous in pubs is because to counter a pirate ship, your team has to be. It's one of the. That's why people seem to think Bastion. You know, noobs think that Bastion's overpowered. It's because in pubs he tends to look like he is. Because if you do something like construct a pirate ship on the payload, yeah, your team needs a little bit of coordination to take that down. And often pubs have zero coordination besides simply like waiting for respawns. When it comes to communicating, especially in my region where nobody's using voice, you just gotta hope that everybody will be on the same page. And yeah, Grabble, that works if you're on comms. Maybe it works. It doesn't work. I've done that before. I've picked D.Va and I've been like, all right, guys, I'm going to dive on the Bastion. And when I do, come on, let's go. All we have to do is just dive on him, and he dies really quickly. And then everybody's like, yeah, all right, let's do it. And then you get there, and all of a sudden, like, I dive on, and everybody just stands back again. And it's like, oh, yeah, I tried, but I couldn't. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's funny how some people, when they play Overwatch, are so afraid of dying. Like, as though you don't respawn in 10 seconds. Just go in. Your life, you have many lives in this game. When you see Pirate Ship, you go Sombra. Yeah, I wish she was a bit more effective than she is against that configuration, though, because, like, yes, you can hack Bastion, but it's just the same thing as, like I said before with D.Va. I'll go in as Sombra, I'll hack Bastion, and even when I'm on voice chat and I can yell, like, Bastion hacked, get on him, like, people still don't do it in pubs.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
A 13-year-old came in and yelled at the team for being pussies. I guess I'll do the classic old. I don't know if this classic placement works very well anymore. Probably not, because like there's no forward pressure on them to. Turrets are only effective when they don't have to. They have to split their attention on you and the turrets. Hey, they're not shooting it. Wow, they didn't even notice it for a while. I got 13% ult charge from that. Nice. Hey, turret, you're not supposed to shoot that early. Oh, you let them know you were there. Yeah. You told me the river was shallow. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? Come on up over here. I have to teleport my way there.
Teleporter online. We move swiftly.
So that's happening.
Sentry deployed.
What are you doing, Brigitte? What is that strategy? What is this? What's your plan? What's the game plan there? Well, she's holding it, but like, I mean, oh dear. What was the game plan? Everywhere I go, there's no shield. I guess I have to walk around with the tanks. I was really hoping to hold them there. I thought that like with a Symmetra, we would want to hold at pinches, but my team wants to stand on the point instead. I got a kill. I got 2 kills. Oh my god. These teams. Like, think about that there. Like, we were holding them really well in the pinch, and we all had the high ground with them, and then, for whatever reason, my tanks decided we don't... Did they get booped by Pharah? Because why did they leave the high ground? We were holding them at that doorway. That doorway's super hard to get through with lots of fire put on it. If you just keep spamming that door and you put up a couple Symmetra turrets, you basically force them to say, okay, we can't do the high ground. But we just gave it to them. And we walked in and we just sat, like our tanks just decided to go to the point and sit and wait for them. I don't get it.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in the rigorous physical activity.
Hey, how you doing?
Attack commences.
You want on my lap?
All systems
You've got that look like you want on my lap.
maneuvers.
Rudd's likes to be flopped down. You force him in. Oh, wait, why? Why are you scared? There you go. There you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Forward, my friends!
I'll try to talk gently, buddy. Good job, Ryan. That was actually good. Not many Ryans actually properly hold the shield up like that. For me, I was the last one left. All right, so once again, I was the oh, there's a couple people left. I don't know why they weren't in the fight.
A momentary lapse.
Oh man. Like, what could I have done differently there? I'm not sure what happened, where the team went. What made them separate? See, now they're going in with a team of 4 because they were impatient. They didn't want to wait for me. You're gonna come with me? Thanks, Ryan. Thank you. I didn't think you'd make it this easy for me. Oh, thanks for going after my turret too. I was hoping that Mercy would try a res too. Just doing one of those symmetric carries. 3 golds. You're welcome, team.
Commence attack on objective. Surrender to my will.
I am taking the objective.
Figured might as well go in for some alt charge since my team just got wiped. I don't know.
I will follow my path. Teleporter online. We move quickly.
Our team is all over the map, man. Like, are we making the push at the top or not? I'm just trying to follow this tank's lead.
My teleporter is online.
Okay, it looks like they're really dedicated to the top, so...
Oh, let's break it!
Helden sterben nicht. I will follow my path.
Join me in glory!
Teleporter online.
It's high noon.
Set for the place.
You guys want another one? There you go. There's another one for you too.
Score 2-2.
It's really addictive going like balls to the wall with Symmetra when her beam is fully powered up. How you doing, pal? I don't know what it is about why Ruds likes to be here on my lap when it's just me. I mean, we had a couple shows where he hung out for a long time with us, I think. With Becky and me. Didn't he? Yeah, there's been a couple where he stayed on my lap for a long time.
The of humanity is disorder.
But it's rare.
Empty your mind.
He mostly just likes to... You got a little gunk in your eye there.
Attack
There you go.
commences in 30 seconds.
Do not deviate from the plan, and victory.
He loves
will
being with me, but
pass.
why does he love... Like, he could still be with me when both of us are up here? There's something about both of us being up here and the rest of the house being empty that stresses him out. And he doesn't understand it. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't like it.
5,
take orders from
I'm happy with that.
Commence.
I staggered the healers, so hopefully my team will be real aggressive and go in. They just got the Pharah too, so be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Complete. Teleporter online. I have opened the door. Yahi Parambasta.
Go in! I thought you guys were already in. That's why I deployed that. Oh my god, what are they doing?
On the objective.
Fire at will.
Claim this objective.
You don't claim this objective. I claim this objective.
Score 4-2. Switch.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a series of solo caps by me. I mean, I know my team's here with me, but like each of these has been a candidate for play of the game.
Select your hero.
That one I think might get it because I got a triple kill thanks to my turrets, but I also was doing high amounts of damage with my beam, and then I blocked her explosion with my thingy. I think the game takes all of those factors into account. Plus it was at a cap point. So you get like a multiplier bonus.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
I would love to see the play of the game algorithm and how they decide it, how the machines decide it.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Is Lucio and Genji doing well? Those are characters that are hard to notice, whether they're doing well or not. Tanks are the ones where you really notice when they're fucking up, because you depend on them so much. And they're supposed to be the ones that kind of captain the team in a way, tanks. You need to follow their lead, and if they're not being leaders, then it feels awkward.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Online.
Let's see what it does if they're on those things.
Sentry online. Prakash se Jivan.
I don't even know if that's a good spot. Ah, look at this guy! I'm sorry, Rats, I'm sorry! That was so funny! That was so fucking funny! Wee! Reaper knows how to have a good time. He had a great idea.
I've got an idea. I'll get on the tire swing. Then you push me.
Online.
Why am I doing this? Why am I down here right now? I thought I saw just the Mercy, and I think that's why. I thought I'd seen the Mercy separated from her team. I think that's why I did it.
will follow my path.
I might be able to. Is it worth giving them? No. I don't think so. There's just Azaria. Nothing we can do.
Sentry deployed.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ruds. I know that was weird. I couldn't keep my excitement contained. It was so fucking odd to see that.
Turret deployed.
Enemy contact.
My teleporter is online.
Let's get patched up.
Sentry deployed.
This will restore you.
What? Who's making that sound? No. Team, I wish I could talk to you.
Sentry online. My work is not complete. Sentry turret placed.
So, do shields ever give ult charge? Like, does doing damage to Zarya's shields and Symmetra's shields give ult charge? Because I know that the dark blue shields that Lucio gives and that Hammond gives himself don't give ult charge to anybody firing upon them.
Sentry deployed.
But do normal shields give ult charge? Because I remember when Hammond was released and people were talking about how his shields don't give ult charge, I remember wondering if that was true for all shields, but not looking it up. Health shields give ult charge, okay.
Remaining.
Just adaptive shields, is that what they're called if they're not health shields? Okay. I didn't know they had a name.
Enemy contact.
Surrender to my will. Gale the Mahal.
Please, yeah, good job. It's surprising how effective sometimes a turret can be when it's on the ground of the point. You'd think that's the most obvious spot that like would be shot quickly, but like I found that sometimes they last a very long time. I think I'm hated by this opposite team. And the numbers tell you why. Oh, what? I pressed triangle twice. But I guess I did it too fast. Doesn't matter. Yeah, Farah and Reinhardt seemed to both hate me quite a bit.
Play of the game.
I did it!
Double, triple.
Anybody gonna like me? I'm gonna like the Lucio. Who doesn't vote? Thanks, Becky. Becky made a cookie, a microwavable cookie today. It was delicious. It's a 1-serving cookie, but we shared it, so it was a half-serving cookie. It's like everything you love about a fresh baked cookie, but it's only one, so you don't have to like worry about how you're gonna have to eat a batch of cookies over the next 2 days. All right, I'm gonna take a break, be back. Hey guys, welcome back. Doing okay in my placements. It'll be interesting to see where I end up. I ended the last season with a high of 24, and I think I ended right around 2,000. So it'll be interesting to see where they place me with this Symmetra play. I've been getting lots of gold, so I feel like I've been contributing to the team proportionally, pulling my weight. This is a cute kitty. Remember, in placements, apparently, wins don't count nearly as much as your contribution to the team, and they have ways of calculating that. So if you're with a team that's not contributing well, or isn't doing very well, not acting cohesively, sometimes it might be a good idea to go as a character that you can independently do well with. such as like a Roadhog, or, you know, if you're not getting heals, you're not being supported properly, you don't feel like anybody's holding a shield or whatever. Sometimes it's good to go with a character that can stand on their own and like get good stats. You know, that's not being a team player long run, but if you are trying to do a good placement, I think that that's where it's best to do it. Perform well as an individual. Healer could also do well, yeah. So healer's another way to do it, because if you're, as long as your team is at least taking some damage, you can heal them up. That's the frustrating thing though with Overwatch, is that sometimes your team might not be taking damage, so you can't heal them. Maybe they're all standing behind the shield, but then they're dying quickly all in one go. Like, I do like playing healer. I'm glad they invented some new ones. I liked Lucio for a short time way back in the day, but one of the things I don't like about him is that I feel that his wall jumping is so a little bit inconsistent on console. It's hard to be precise with it, and so I feel like a lot of times when I really need to do an effective jump to get up to a spot, I find that it's just like I can't reliably execute the wall jumps I need. And it's frustrating to me. It feels most of the time I'm just spamming jump on the wall. Also, it makes my left finger really tired, so I find myself trying not to play Lucio because it can be so fatiguing on the fingers. Moira is by far my favorite healer. Brigitte I find to be a little bit frustrating to play as, because a lot of times with these non-aggressive teams in pubs, you'll find yourself just standing back behind a shield trying to swing at the enemy team, but being unable to hit them because your team won't move up. Shit, the fucking dumpster saved him. Not today. So am I gonna try to save this point?
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
The payload moves to its destination. All according to plan.
Really? I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. I gain ammo if my... So that's why I never have to reload. If you hit the enemy shield, you get ammo?
Turret in place.
I swear that's where the financing for my next picture is coming from.
Poor guy had to reload.
I am restored.
So bloodthirsty. Yeah, she is so addictive when she's powered up. Gets all... That little turret's doing work.
Score 3-0. Switching sides.
You guys want to see the screen a little bit bigger? Maybe I'll try that configuration that I've been experimenting with.
Select
See what you think of it. I figure with predominantly Becky and I on the show that I might as well try to make the screen give you a bit more real estate. It used to be I didn't want to create any inconsistency between shows with us and shows with the guys, but now that those are going to be much more rare. Okay. Especially if it's just me on the show.
The true enemy of humanity
It's free real
is
estate.
disorder. Do not deviate from the plan, and victory will be ours.
I gotta make the logo a bit smaller. This is a bad thing to do with Symmetra because your time is best spent laying down some turrets, right? Because of the cooldown. It's a tiny logo now. Okay, we'll see how this looks for a match. You guys tell me. I guess I have to. No, that's probably good. There's no real information in that bottom left corner.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a big screen.
Defend objective A.
Sacrifices your guys' real estate, but I can still see old chat messages. We have a setup where we can see further than can be seen on screen.
Online.
Okay. So the team is split up. I don't know if anybody was using their ears and knows that both DPS are down behind us. Evidently not, because they just took out 2. 3. You gotta keep your ears open, folks. It was so obvious that 3 were going around the side. Like, they were so loud. Did I do good? Yay.
A second chance.
Touch from afar.
Aligning defense system.
I've sighted the enemy.
How'd they know that was up there? Oh, none of us heard him up there. Shit, maybe if I had headphones in, I would have heard his footsteps up there. I don't think he made any footsteps. I think he was careful.
My work is not complete.
We should have expected that though. Like, they have a Reaper and that's one of Reaper's favorite spots to drop.
Teleporter online.
I couldn't even see the outline of the teleporter.
Огонь по готовности.
I'm doing my job. Like, come on, guys.
Yahi Parambasta Victa.
I should have placed that a little to the left, I think, for the approach. Ugh, guys. None of them wanted to even try to stop it.
My ultimate is ready to be
I've just charged up that, sorry.
Heroes never die.
Just doing my best here. Give her all she's got, Captain. What do you guys think of the bigger screen? It's a little choppy right now, though, FPS-wise. I don't know why. I might have to, I don't know, refresh the chat might help.
Yahi Parambasta Victa.
I've got you in my sights.
Огонь по готовности. Score 3-3.
We're just a little. Oh, you wish I could see my health. All right.
Select your hero.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. My health. It's hard to.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
I don't know if. Oh, you won't be able to see it like that. I'd have to get rid of this chair altogether. Give me a second.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
From light into being. System optimized.
5, 4, 3.
See if I put it right here.
Attackers incoming.
Oh shit! I just moved my whole TV. At least it doesn't affect you guys. There, you can see the health now. But my TV's further away from me. It's weird.
Girl, the Mahal.
I will correct my mistakes.
More.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Fences in place.
Like, why are they retreating with Ryan with his shield up? Just, I don't know. I had a bigger shield up. You don't need to have your shield up, Ryan. Just get in there. Eh. I was hoping to do that without getting killed, but... What is going on here, guys? Jesus.
Death is an illusion.
Okay, maybe I need to stick with them a bit more. I've been trying to be a bit more too fancy, maybe. That was too high. Hoping to deploy my ult in time, but I couldn't. Not yet. There's nobody has respawned yet. Now.
Fire at will.
Notice how there were no kills till I showed up again? They weren't getting any kills in there. Guys, where's the DPS?
A momentary lapse.
It's a good tip, Grabble. Be a shield buster. It is crazy that her thing charges up by hitting shields. You're fucking welcome, team. Jesus Christ. Where do I put it now?
Score. 5. Switching sides.
Does that block too much of the screen?
Select your hero.
Rudiger. Like, what the fuck? He's like, what the shit is going on here? Is that for me? Do you want on it? Come here. Come here.
I'm back in the fight.
Whoops.
The true enemy of humanity
Looks good.
is disorder.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Get back.
Come on up. Okay, now I can't put it down because Rudiger's there, so I have to stay like this for a bit until he moves. Otherwise he's gonna...
Attack commences.
I'm dying. Okay. Alright. What'd you think about that, Ruds? Oof. The Zenyatta.
Enemy turret ahead. Death is an illusion.
Alright, this is serious. It's a close match.
Not ready.
Teleports online.
Almost had her. No, it's okay, Becky.
Thank you. I'm back in the fight.
Death is an illusion.
Winston reporting.
He does seem a little bit baffled, but he always does. I guess this is my job actually to get that. There you go. I took care of your Torbjorn problem. You were leaving too many scraps around on the floor. I'm the only aggressive one when I deploy my ult. And it's getting me killed.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Heroes never die.
Gale the Mahol. 60 seconds remaining.
I will follow my path.
Torbjorn just killed Mercy. We almost had the point. Oh my god. That just happened.
In place.
My turrets are being taken down by the turret over and over. That's what's happening. I wasn't even realizing that the turret shoots. I guess I could be doing this for the team. I didn't even think of this. I'm an idiot. Where's his turret? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is.
Pass into the iris.
Time's running out. Everyone attack.
Trying to take care of too many problems for my team in one go. They're not all my responsibility.
I will correct my mistakes.
These guys were just too timid, man. Holy shit, they were timid. I'm just gonna refresh the chat because I think it's the culprit for the slowdown here. Maybe you guys can fill it up for me now. Just spam, spam, spam. So what do you guys think of the bigger screen now that it's small again? You prefer to see a bigger chat. You prefer the smaller screen. Interesting. Well, it is VGA Classic. We'll be getting a new coach in the future. These ones have run their course, I think, for me. Becky says it doesn't bother her, but I get uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now, but I can bear it somehow during Overwatch. I don't know why. I guess I don't know. How you doing, pal? Your back hurts now. Yeah. We're looking to get something closer to what we had with the red couch. Something that lets us relax a bit more. The awkward VR shows. Well, I'm gonna need a snack soon. Already. Maybe a piece of fruit. This is the last placement. I wish there was such a thing as stools that were comfortable for long amounts of time, because that would be so nice to be able to just put stools down and then move them to the side when I want more space. Stools are not typically comfortable for more than a very limited amount of time, though. I mean, I considered gamer chairs or like high back individual chairs with armrests, like almost like loungers or whatever. It's just, it feels wrong not to have couches on this show. These were supposed to be the happy medium, like the meeting halfway, because they're chairs, they're individual, and you can move them about. But at the same time, it looks like a couch when you put them next to each other. But they're just not quite there when it comes to comfort. It's weird. I don't know what it is, because they're plush. I know that the little cushion in the middle, the center cushion started to shift a bit, which made it a lot less comfortable. But I think it's how puffy the back is one part of it. It pushes your shoulders forward when you would prefer them to be back a bit more. It's not the angle. No, I've played with all the angles. Oh no, somebody went Symmetra. I wasn't expecting that. And somebody went Zarya. I thought, all right, looks like we're gonna cap it off with a Torb.
Build them up, Reinhardt. Least number of eliminations buys the post-mission drinks. Agree. Let the best man win.
Nothing really beats Torb. It's just so good. I just fucking love Torb. I wanted to add variety by doing a Symmetra placements, but like, I mean, I could do Torb placements every season, I'd be happy.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Beanbags are horrible ergonomically.
Capture the objective.
Some of those more structured beanbags are a bit better, the ones that have a little bit of a form to them, like a back. But, alright, now I have to get my head out of Symmetra play. That Ryan's protecting my turret. Well, he was. I was a bit too aggressive, I guess. I got myself killed quick. What's going on? Trying to stick with my tank. Still no kills? I don't think our team has a single kill. Oh, we got a Lucio at some point. I'm the first one to ult. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm the first one to get to my ult.
I'm ready to unleash the molten core.
You're kidding me. Where was he? Where was he? Was he behind us? He just walked around behind us. Should have had headphones in. I probably would have heard him clomping around. Well, there goes my ult.
I've sighted the
Meteor strike!
Score 0-1.
I'm not one for standing around.
It's fine with me. I'm kind of being stubborn today. I don't want to solve team problems. I'm experimenting. You're allowed to do that. You get the rank you deserve.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anything goes in pubs. The only thing I think doesn't go is purposefully trying to manipulate the game. Purposefully dropping rank is wrong, and you should never do that. But there's nothing wrong with playing characters you're not familiar with, playing unorthodox comps, and there's nothing wrong with honestly being stubborn, but just don't complain about it. You know, if you don't go up in rank. If you're a Genji and you never play anything else, no matter what the team needs, and you don't understand why you can't get out of whatever rank you're at, realize that maybe you need to learn to adjust to team comps and stuff. But if you're okay with not going up, then like you can be stubborn. Just don't complain about the rank that you get stagnated in. And I'm okay with it. For the time being. Hey, can I play Symmetra now? Sweet.
Allow me to repair the damage.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
Stop it. Why was I the target of all that? Oh my god. What's going on with this team? They just died to it. Like, oh my god, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful.
This is my will.
Oops. I wanted to go past that, obviously. Ah, fuck. I should have known he was coming. I've got gold kills and damage. Oh, I just lost gold kills. Not that that's anything to brag about with the numbers we have. We had no tank. Oh, we did have a tank. We had a Narissa. Alright, let's see what it is. What we get. That last one certainly... Well, I mean, I got gold damage, so maybe that didn't hurt me in terms of my placement. Oh, he was just sitting right there, so he wasn't clomping around. It's just that our leader had no peripheral vision. You don't always expect somebody to be right there, I guess. It was a risky move he did there. That wouldn't work against a lot of teams, but it worked against us. All right. Oops. Time to watch. I guess I don't. Oh, here we go. Even number of wins and losses. think that's 100 over my last season. Yeah, placement's just, like, I think that's about how much rank I would have gained by the way I was performing there over those 5 games. So, placements are pretty much just the exact same as just continuing to play comp. They really have no difference anymore. It used to be, when the season reset, like, placements were a chance to to jump ahead in rank. You know? To really replace yourself. If you had sunk, you could like do a good 10 games and jump back up to where you belong. You think you belong or whatever. I don't know why we still put stock in them. We still have this excitement about placements as though it matters, but it doesn't. It used to be you could jump like 500 rank if you had 10 good games in placements. Back in my day. How you doing, bud? Like, remember the streams I would do on the Red Couch? Was it Red Couch times when I was playing Inquisition, Dragon Age Inquisition, and Fallout, and those games where I played long time? Or was that the Black Couch? It was probably the Red Couch, wasn't it? I'm trying to think how long we had it. Was that the Black Couch? That's surprising I played that long on those, because the Black Couch towards the end got really uncomfortable.
Now arriving at Lidang Tower.
I must have really loved those games. But the Red Couch I could sit on forever.
Prepare for battle. Select.
Not that I want to do streams that last forever, but I want to be like, you know, going 3 hours into a stream and feeling great, you know, whereas in this show now with these, I feel like after an hour I'm already like going like this. Unless I get into, you guys saw on the Octopath Traveler streams, I was feeling the pain then, like the annoyance with the couches, and so I was trying different ways of sitting that I thought I could long-term play. But they just looked so ridiculous lounging like that. I'm gonna try it now. Get a good lounge going on. Like, we do this on Awesome Piece Theater, and it works out pretty good. Like, this isn't too bad, because you're just, like, relaxed. But it just feels inattentive and wrong. Definitely stands out, though, I imagine, to anybody breezing through the Twitch channels, just channel flipping. Like, what the hell's going on here? This guy's streaming like this? That poor Ryan didn't know that his team didn't come with him, or that he got blocked off. I was hoping he didn't have that. I thought maybe he didn't because of how aggressively he'd come in already. Sometimes you make a guess when it comes to those things. You're like, you see a guy in a certain position, you're like, he probably used his hook, or he probably has used his flashbang recently. Your guess isn't always correct. It doesn't reach that far. Don't worry about it, Rise. Just have your nap.
I am at the objective. We must take it quickly. Yahi Baram Vastavika.
Just for me. Just for me to use. Is the whole team dead? Yeah, they were. I didn't even know. I should have checked. Oh, man.
I will follow my path.
Not doing as much damage as I could be. How can I place my turrets that would punish that Pharah? Got her a little bit there.
I will correct my mistakes.
Locking down the objective.
Sentry online.
Where's that Pharah gonna come in? From the windows? Oh, she's coming in from the front. Anybody want to stagger him? Me and Lucio? Sure. What a panic ult! Wow! Why would he use that right there? Oh my god, what was he thinking?
I am on fire.
Score 1-0.
So far, I'm pretty disappointed with the new hero's design. I expressed that on the show where we debuted him. Pretty much every hero so far that's been debuted has been so like, wow, what a like cool design. Like you had Ana introduced, and she was a senior citizen, and that was really neat. And then like, you know, Sombra's got such crazy style. She's a hacker, and boy was her reveal like protracted and like drawn out, maybe to a fault. But like, Orisa is a fucking centaur. Like every character has been so, like Ashe is like just like what style, like that hat and that attitude and that cinematic to debut her. And then she comes with a robot buddy, and she's the leader of a massive gang. I just find this new guy just to be kind of plain in both story and like look and personality too. He didn't really show much personality, but I guess maybe we'll see more when he starts saying his voice lines. So far I've been a little bit disappointed, or I am disappointed. Whoops.
Turret in place.
Very well. Move up at my position.
I'm excited about his gameplay for sure. I am definitely excited for how he impacts the game. He just, to me, so far seems about as boring as Soldier 76. And like I said about Soldier 76, that's kind of the point of Soldier 76. He's like meant to be a boring, old, hardened, grizzled archetype typical cliche soldier, you know? That they almost did it on purpose. I feel like they made him boring and like, I don't get what kids today are doing. What is any of all this? Like Soldier 76, that was a pretty good match, huh? All that matters is you keep your head in the game. He didn't care about anybody but me. That's fine. Yeah, Reaper being over the top evil is pretty funny. Like, yeah, there are definitely like cliches on purpose. Doomfist is like, yeah, his personality is pretty flat, but again, it's on purpose. It's clear what they were going for with him. I hate him, but I don't hate the character design necessarily. You know, just because I hate the guy, I hate him as a personality and a character. I don't hate the design. I think he's really well designed. I think his look is perfect for what they're going for. His voice lines, his voice actor is great. Like, they're all, I just, you know, hate what he stands for, you know? And his attitude. Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, that actually makes complete sense, Grabble, that because the Overwatch, what do they call it? The anniversary updates is all about the archives update. Isn't that the same thing? And they're going to be like, no doubt, we're going to be going back to the past again to learn more about Overwatch's past. And they'll be reviving the what do they call it? The Horde mode again. So it'll be interesting to see if there's like a lot of backstory that we learn about him. You ain't going nowhere, cutie. I think you're almost guaranteed, I'd say, now that I think of it, now that you brought it up, I think it was Manette, or whoever brought it up, Grabble, that the anniversary event, the archives event, will be Battleground Paris. I guess he was a kid when that happened, so he won't be one of the heroes, right? But we'll learn about that battle and all that stuff that went down there, maybe. Or maybe something else, like, I don't know.
Play of the game.
I wish his play of the game was the one where he panic ulted. A Cuban map, eh? When are we gonna get a Canadian map? Hey, when are we? Oh yeah, we have Japanese maps. Hanamura. Scottish. We have a Canadian hero. Farah's Canadian. She just doesn't... Well, she needs a Canadian skin, but I like to think that canonically... Well, yeah, her skin is the native one. That's a Canadian skin. It's based on native Canadian... a look. Yeah, her father's like a native Canadian, an indigenous Canadian, so that's why her skin has those cool feathered skins.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder. If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
Hello, Becky.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Yes, I'm drinking my tea. It's halfway done. Jetpack kit.
I'm back in the fight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
Uh-oh.
Capture object A.
I will shape order.
Ooh, I like this aggressive Reinhardt. Look at this guy. I'm in trouble. I thought the Reinhardt was with us. He went around to that side. Wow, how did he get over there? I was backing up thinking I was going to get behind a Rhine shield, and I kept going back, and there was no Rhine shield. Why did he end up on that side?
I will correct my mistakes.
He was being so good and aggressive, and then all of a sudden he changed
This is
course.
not your time.
I did what I needed to do. I like being a kamikaze and like targeting down a healer like that. I'm always willing to sacrifice myself. I've always been like that in these types of games. TF2, like I'll throw myself on a character if that's what it takes to kill a key character like a healer. You would think I'd be more likely to want to play Junkrat. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna try to. Whoop! Sorry, almost a second too late. Go, Diva, go. What were you doing up there, Mercy? What happened? Oh, I got poisoned? I didn't even know I was poisoned. I didn't hear myself coughing.
I will follow my path.
I'm thinking of maybe one day watching some Overwatch League on this show. Obviously, we wouldn't include the screen. Because I really enjoy watching the players and their strategies.
Correct my mistakes.
How they...
No one can hide from my sight.
Okay, ready guys? We can do this. I guess I kind of fucked that up. I guess I didn't think about how we'd want to progress past that. Oh well. Ooh, good one, Ryan. Okay, so push the payload. You guys killed the team, now push the payload. They just all stood around it. So the payload could probably be really close to being capped right now, but instead it stood there alone after they wiped the team. Oh, okay.
Pass into the iris.
In place.
What are you guys? All right. Yeah, I figured Becky and I might like do shows where we watch it.
Still much to be done.
It's hard for us to justify watching it at our own time. We have so many projects going on. But like if it has to do with the show, it could be fun. Ah, shit. Okay. What the hell just happened? Why didn't I? You can't place the teleporter on the payload, I guess. Oops, didn't want to put it there. Oh, stop grabbing onto the ledges. Do Turbos have weekly games? Well, the Turbos have an Overwatch chat group going where they organize like getting together and making groups. I don't know how you become a part of that group. Do you need to be invited or do you just automatically get in there by being... I don't know how all that works. Ah, shit.
Into the iris.
We do turbo matches every few weeks with competitive rules. Just send me a message there. Oh, there. Okay, there you go.
There's still much to be done.
We still need you.
No one decides.
Fire in the hole! Heroes never die. Activating self-destruct.
I will correct my mistakes.
Thank you. 10 seconds.
What's been happening with TF2? Is TF2 still being updated? Like, do they still release substantial things? Like, does it exist? Surprised we made it that far with an offensive Widowmaker who didn't look like she was on fire very often.
0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses.
Yeah, when it comes to other characters that I haven't put any play into, that I don't really want to, like, man. Just thinking about playing Hanzo, I just can't. I don't, it's not my type of character. It's not my feel for the character. I don't like the, but I need to learn him better. I need to get to know him so that I have like better understanding and I can talk about him.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
I'm headed to 2213.
My teleporter is online.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
The government here has a medieval view towards
That's crazy. Turbo's recognizing turbos.
In place.
What are the odds? Getting matched up with each other. There's a Hanzo up above now. It's annoying. Somebody's coming in.
Let me get you patched up. Sentry deployed.
I don't know what that junk was doing. He was really determined to get me, even though that's about the worst matchup I can think of for Junkrat. Going against a Symmetra when she's in a room and he needs to get into it. Try my best. Well, if I ever start playing more custom games with turbos,
Death is an illusion.
I would rather just start making turbo groups and going in playing together with turbos again. I need to get a mic set up properly and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of the custom games because they feel a bit frustrating because it's hard to, like, games are never balanced, so it often just feels like a big waste of time. You just get unbalanced game after unbalanced game after unbalanced game. But I wouldn't mind having turbo group, like grouping up with turbos and playing 6 stacks. Those are fun.
I will follow my path.
When I'm not yelling at everybody.
Winston reporting.
Archives, yeah. That'll be fun.
I'm taking care of
I can't remember, does Overwatch have all chat yet? For when you got a team of 12? Like, can 12 people talk with each other?
surrender to my will. Never die.
Thanks. Enemies detected.
the power of destruction.
Yeah, it's really, everybody, I think, accepts that it's a rite of passage to be yelled at by me. At least once. There's a few exceptions. I don't think Pearl has ever been yelled at. Oh wait, I've been mean to her. Just on purpose though, because I knew it was Pearl. I've teased. I feel like I'm always deploying the shield when it's too late.
here.
I didn't yell at you, I was just disappointed. Well, that's pretty... That's... even worse. I think people accept when I yell at them on Overwatch or like call them out on stuff or like analyze their gameplay because I'm so harsh on myself too. Like I'm just analytical. It doesn't even mean I'm right when I'm yelling about stuff. Oh man, I thought I'd get there in time. If you get yelled at in person, that's even better. Shut the fuck up, Dowdus. Man, I like lounging. I like reclining. You were spared because I was on my Wrecking Ball spree. Oh man, Wrecking Ball is so much fun to play. Oh, I can't wait for his, like, let's play around with Wrecking Ball just to like think about that. How it's gonna affect his play when he gets his shield boost. Hey, you know what I'm really excited about on this shot? Like, first of all, there's a couple things coming. One, I want to get back in and start playing Hearthstone more. Two, when we get a PC set up, Magic the Gathering Arena. I've heard it's quite good. Although it's not, Magic hasn't, I feel like, a lot of people were talking about it during the beta, but now it's in open beta, right? But now I don't feel like it's been making as many waves, right? Like, doesn't it seem that way? I feel like when Hearthstone was on its way, everybody was talking about Hearthstone, but Magic Arena doesn't sound like it's being talked about a lot. Even though people said it was really solid when it was being tested.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
I find it very odd Blizzard hasn't put Hearthstone on console. It's easy. I find it actually surprising when every time I play Hearthstone on console and some new person comes in on the Twitch chat, they're like blown away that such a game could be played on controller. Why not? It's not that hard. You know, it's like a very simple game. Why couldn't it be played with controller? I guess they just wonder how, but... Oh man, he's so much fun. I like concentrating on atypical characters on this game because I think it's interesting to watch somebody play an atypical character. Watching a guy go around owning everybody as Soldier or Reaper or whatever, like, and McCree, it can be satisfying when somebody's really good and watching them how they like get kill after kill, but I think it's much more satisfying to watch somebody who's gotten really practiced at one of these weird characters. Look at this McCree. It's funny how distracted people will get by a Hammond. Remember, Hammond is a disruptor. You're not going to be getting tons of kills with him. Oh, that was a good one. You're trying to separate the team. Oh, I just rode right through the leavings of a Junkrat. Uh-oh, he got me. I still haven't used my shields. So that's the thing. I'm always avoiding using my shields because it like stops me.
Heroes never die.
See, I didn't want to use it there. I would use it when that buff comes where you don't leave your ball form to use your shields. I would have used it right there. It would have been amazing. Here we go. Ah, I was hoping to hit her. There we go. Whew, that's pretty good. I think Overwatch absolutely could run on the Switch at a low resolution. I mean, I'm running it at 720p for the sake of the show right now because of my lack of proper capture card, and it's fine. I would prefer it at a higher res, but it's doable. Uh-oh. I miscalculated the respawns. See, I could have saved myself with shield there as shield deployment, but I didn't use them because I knew that it would pop me out of ball form, which would make my escape completely impossible.
Heroes never die.
60 seconds.
It's high noon.
Okay. Ouch. They got us. They got us. I think we gotta give that one to them, guys.
30 seconds remaining.
What are you doing, Reaper? What was the plan there? You're just feeding them ult and you're gonna get staggered, and then we're in trouble because we have one less DPS. Thank you, Ryan.
Bad guys, heads up.
One of the hardest parts about Hammond is training yourself that when if you're reloading, you might as well be in ball form because he automatically reloads at the same rate when he's in ball form as when he's reloading manually.
Helden sterben nicht.
That Mercy tried her best. And she fucking revives him. What the fuck? Why does he get to be babysat? Shitty.
Score 0-2.
There were 4 people alive just standing to the side of the point. I was gonna get in there and use my ult. I was holding on to the ult for like a final hold. What the fuck? 4 people didn't want to progress. And who was holding it? There was like a Zenyatta was staring them down, so it was spooky. Here's what's troubling too, is that like people don't realize, oh my god, look at this comp. This is so, you got 2 dive tanks. I guess Anna can be effective from it, not on this map though. She can be effective with dive tanks if she can stand back with a clear range of sight to heal them from a distance, but not on this map. then you've got Zenyatta who's slow. So we've got 2 slow healers, 2 divey tanks. Oh, it's just, this isn't gonna work, but I don't give a fuck. I'm playing Hammond. It's okay. I'm a video game streamer. I guess Symmetra plus Ana could be really effective, eh? Putting Ana onto some high ground that she usually can't get onto could really make her effective. Although, yeah, make her also easy to dust off the high ground. Well, see, at the very least, you can get people, like, they gave up their high ground to come kill me. Like, Zarya jumped off the thing, so they're not holding the high ground anymore. I was hoping to hit that Mercy and stop the revive there. You got a long wait. He shoots it. All right. Here we go. She wants that kill. She's coming. No, she's not. She decided to stay with her team. Good Zarya. I let you. Oh. There's nothing for you there. I knew she was low health if she came all that way to get that health pack. I was just hoping that, I didn't think that the Junkrat was gonna come and finish me. Oh. Are we not gonna cap it because of all those kills the Junkrat's getting? Junkrat's still there. And maybe that's the most the only real disappointing thing about Symmetra is that you know that you're not playing her to her full potential if you're not on voice comms. And since nobody's using it, I know that I'm just like Sombra. Like, these are characters that unless you're on voice comms, you're kind of like losing a lot of their strategic power is being lost. Sombra, especially how she can call out low health characters. Tell people that she's ready to EMP, like tell them that, like, let's, you know, strategize, things like that. That's why in pubs I like playing characters that don't require any communication. Oof, I thought I could retreat. Shit.
Enemies re-engaging.
Yeah, Symmetra's more of like a, even if you're on voice, it's gonna be not always easy to communicate with Symmetra. Like, it's a character that you're supposed to practice as a team with and get, like, she's an advanced type of team comp character in my opinion. Oh, see, if I could have just kept rolling there, I survived, but I would have survived with a lot more health with the new Hammond. I haven't been body slamming enough actually. Why is the junk all the way back there?
Fire in the hole!
I guess I'm the only one who wouldn't die to that. Oh, we need to regroup.
To me. Acknowledged.
Ana, don't get hit. I'm gonna go in from the side. I think that's what I would do sometimes on this map with Hammond. I think I can do this. I can't remember if it's effective, but no, you can't because you're on the lower ground. So maybe I'll go in this way.
Cease your resistance.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Experience tranquility.
It happens so often with Hammond. You've almost got a person dead and then you run out of ammo. He's got such a small clip. God, I wish he had a bigger clip. Okay. Alright. Guess we're not. We're not? No? Yeah, this ain't happening, Ryan. Unfortunately. May is over to the right. Doing her own thing. I'm not sure what the plan is here with May. I haven't even seen May in this match. What is she doing? Fuck it.
60 seconds remaining.
Hamster revived. Winston reporting.
Moira by your side.
Oh well. It's not the right match to be using Hammond with. The team's not being aggressive, and the team is all over the fucking map, but... We almost did pretty good, too, unfortunately. Oh, hey, May decided to come out. And she just put her she put her ultimate straight into a diva matrix. She just tossed it. She was like, go long, diva. Go long, go long. It definitely be like that sometimes. All right, I think that's the show, guys. Thanks for watching, hanging out.
Play of the game.
I'm gonna have some soup, yeah. I don't know what else, something else. Yeah, that's about how it looked. I'm still nice to my healers, I guess, though. Yeah, I'm not giving it to the May. Sure. He is a happy cat back there. Wonder what character I should learn next. Well, I should probably keep on playing Symmetra to see if I can get some next level tier, gameplay with her. Characters that I think I'll never, like, Anna, God. I don't think I'll ever get to know Anna or care to. It's not something I would ever want to do. I barely like playing healers, let alone playing a precision aim healer with low mobility. I remember in the early days I got pretty, when I was trying to figure her out, I played her, and I do remember having some matches where it felt real good. But Bastion I've already played quite a bit and done really well with, even in Diamond. So I've learned the ins and outs, I think, of him. Brigitte I only spent a little bit of time with when she first came out. Then she got nerfed. I don't know what her gameplay is like now, but it can be fun to play as a Brigitte who latches herself onto a Reinhardt. I like doing that, just like sticking with a Reinhardt and focusing on keeping him healed and swinging my thing when he's around, like just, being his buddy the way that the story told it. D.Va I haven't played in a long time. I did get quite good at D.Va, especially in divey comps. I like playing with her. Doomfist, God. And Genji and Hanzo, they're all lined up there. All three of them. Just these non-team playing characters. These loner characters who just play by their own rules and go around. Just like, you often don't like playing against them because they're annoying, and you don't like playing with them on your team because they often feel like they're not contributing. Like, 3 cucks. Junkrat, I think I'd rather learn him before any of those other guys, DPSs. Get better at him. I think he's much more fun and interesting. Lucio I love, but I did get to know him in the past. McCree, I've had some good times with on my own. I don't know if I did many shows with him. It's hard to want to pick McCree over Ashe, though. I like her kit so much more, and they're so similar otherwise, like these sort of like mid to long range precision characters with a short range burst. I prefer hers. Orisa is probably one of my favorite heroes. Moira too. Mercy I'll never play or get to know, I don't think. I don't know. Never say never, but like, Reaper and Pharah. I've played both of those and loved it. Roadhog I really like to play. Soldier 76 I've kind of quit cold turkey. I was addicted to him because he really is one of my favorites, but like I needed to branch out, so I stopped playing as him. You guys have seen me play plenty of him. Reinhardt I've gotten better at than I used to be. I used to find it very frustrating to play as him, but I learned a little bit of how to do an ebb and flow with him and strategy-wise. Sombra I've been playing with off show, and I could see, I'm not sure if I did a show with her, but I could see maybe doing some shows with her. Torbjorn, of course. Tracer, I think I've done a little bit with her on the show. Hammond I just did. Winston. Been on and off in love with him. It all depends on your team comp and who supports you. Zarya, 2 meta right now. And Zenyatta, I've done some shows with him. He's fun. Widow, well, that's Widow. God, Overwatch is such a fun game. There's so many, like when you look at how many characters there are, every game is so different from the next. From game to game, it's so different, and there's so many choices, and you'll never perfect it. You'll never be an expert at all of this. Like, there's just so much to learn, so it feels like the game that never ends, and you're always like honing your skills, getting better. That's the thing, is like it's not a single, it's not just a game, it's like 29 games in one. soon to be 30 games in one game, because every character is like playing a different game and learning new skills and a new way to think about the game. And that's not even to speak about like playing with team comps and think about all those strategies and how those each like character interacts with the other characters. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Rest of your day. Goodbye. Alright guys, you won't see anything from us probably for a few days as we ship out the shirts, focus on that, and probably next show will be on the weekend, next weekend as usual. Yeah. Take care.